Sullinger's bucket. Westbrook drives in. Tries to save it. Out of bounds. Seattle will take possession. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Rose with the ball. Last game he had 12. It's Brown with the drive. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry. Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room. The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
And Westbrook gets it to go.
And, you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their fourth shot of the game.
Rose dishes to Olynyk. And Sullinger kicks to Brown. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And guys, you might remember that he was not at his best from the foul line in their last outing.
Well, you know, whenever he got to the line, he just couldn't find the target. But nights like that do happen, even to the best of them. And, guys, this has not been a season to remember for him at the free throw line. Certainly to this point.
Now here's
my goodness, he sure can get off the ground.
One of the best in the business for sure. You're right.
I tell you what, he is an imposing finisher around.
Just beautiful. The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
That's straight up Showtime stuff right there, baby. Major highlight reel material.
It's Westbrook with the drive. Count that one.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Oklahoma City comes into this one after the win against Dallas.
And even in hostile territory, as they were that day, they had no jitters at all. I mean, the confidence kept growing as the shots kept falling.
And they were falling big time. I mean, from the top to the bottom of that roster, everybody was locked, loaded, and spraying junk.
That evens the score.
He's got so much junk in his trunk, he'll find a way to hurt you.
For Seattle, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Let's send it out to Doris Burke, who caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. Doris?
He said that their defensive focus, no surprise, will be trying to keep Derrick Rose out of the lane. He added, you know he's come a long way as an outside shooter, but he's a pick-your-poison type of player. We can't let him get into the paint. Makes sense, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Foy, the pass to Jordan. Clock at 6. Durant kicks to Westbrook. Lets it go. Again, the Thunder score. And here's Rose. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Here's Olynyk. That 3 off the mark.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
The Thunder shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. That one is off. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Adams, he's checked in for Jordan. McGarry comes in for Serge Ibaka. Caspi, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. For Seattle, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Screen by Sanders. Here's Azania. Curls it from outside. Azania's got his first 3 points of the game.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play. You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
In the corner, it's Crawford. Shoots it. down by 4.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Pass to Payne. .105 left in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. There's the pick. Caspi dishes to McGarry. Seattle grabs the miss. And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year.
Yeah, and this game kicks off a 4-game season series between the two teams.
Two conference foes, guys, looking to take game 1 tonight. It's very interesting to see who can land the first blow.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Dishes to Payne. Foy, the pass to Caspi. McGarry kicks to Foy. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Pass to McGarry. Takes the 13-footer. Misses off the left iron. Now here's Payne. Defense right on him. Caspi dishes to Foy. Payne gets a wide open look. Defender with another miss. Got it up. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
Well, I can't see how they'd come to any other conclusion. I mean, we have a good look at it on the replay. The clock's still ticking when it left his fingertips.
And they've taken a look at it, and they've overturned the call. They've overturned the call. They're calling the basket good, Greg.
Yeah, and that's why we have replay. I mean, to make sure the officials don't miss any calls. And really, a good job to take the second look at it. Would have been a shame if they'd been cheated out of those points.
And a moment now to hear from Steven Adams as he reflects back on a life growing up as the youngest of 18 children back in New Zealand. Hard to imagine growing up in such a huge family, but it sounds like maybe it prepared him for life in the NBA.
Yeah, got him outside of himself and toughened him up a little bit. No question about that. Wow, 18, that's mind-boggling.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Seattle. Guys?
I just like the way they're getting out in the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
The rugged duo of Ibaka and Adams in the middle. Payne out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Ibaka sets the pick for Durant. Fires from deep. Oklahoma City the rebound. Goes back up. Here's Adams. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Adams has got the lead up to 1 now for the Thunder. Murray, the pass to Sullinger. The pass to Olynyk, and the rejection by Ibaka.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the board, you're certainly seeing the effort.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Jordan, he's checked in for the Thunder. Silks checked in for Seattle. Rose comes in for Allen. The Thunder have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Rose against Westbrook. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Westbrook's got the game tied up here for the Thunder.
Oh, how pretty was that? Used the rim to protect the ball perfectly.
Out to the right wing. Takes the three. The Thunder pull it in. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Durant, no good. And Seattle shooting 47% from the floor. Getting it done. Murray kicks to Rose. Money from the wing. Rose has got his first bucket in this one.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Brown, he's checked in for Young. The Thunder have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
That's good.
This has been a thriller. You cannot say enough about the way these two teams have competed.
All indications, Greg, are that this game is going down to the wire. I mean, I'd be surprised, actually shocked, if it ended any other way.
That's good.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
For Seattle, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. To the middle. Murray. Clarkie talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition of that.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, not even through the first half, and it's been one heck of a battle.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
And first time out of the game called for Oklahoma City.
You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. McGarry's checked in for Ibaka. Caspi comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Foy in for Payne. G kicks to Sanders. Jordan with some nice D. The Thunder with the lead. The feed to McGarry. Passes to Westbrook. They get it back. Here's Jordan. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Larry Sanders picks one up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And the second free throw, good. For Seattle, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Here's G. He's covered by Westbrook. Silk buries it from three-point range. Silk's got 5 points now this quarter.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
Caspi with the bucket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
G passes to Hazanya. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Jordan kicks to Foy. Wants to get it to Westbrook and does. The shot is off. Seattle goes the other way with it. G dishes to Crawford. It's stolen by Foy. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Foy's got 6 points. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here with the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
There's the pick. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Takes the 13-footer, and it's good off the glass. And it's a 3-point Thunder lead.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
Pulls it from 20.